Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. The reaction today is coming from Ticket TV on from YouTube. This is like Charleston White and what he had to say as far as like Boosie's plea plea deal that he took, and also Boosie went on during Vlad, y'all, before the sentencing. You don't know who the judge is. What's the judge thoughts about the Diddy case? He went on there just talking, talking, talking. So but this I'm playing this so y'all can hear Charleston what he had to say. Charleston White is a darn trip, y'all. Everybody always say he's so goody good, nice, and he does he does the hateful talking and talking about people's children and stuff for to make his money, right? But the point he failing to realize that Lil Nas X did the same, sort of the same thing, right? I mean, just for money. The point of the matter is, it's all just for money, and so don't be surprised when you see Charleston White walking down the street singing "Ooh la 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 la." You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't playing with God, but he just doing devilish stuff just for money. So either he helping kids or he gonna talk about kids. You can't have it both ways, you know. And don't worry, you being watched, but you need to Charleston White, you a trip. That's all I'm gonna say. And Boosie, even though he's on the, I'm anti Diddy all day long, but Boosie seems to not be. But either way, we're gonna see. But I thought Charleston White and Boosie was, wasn't that was pretty not like close friends, but was okay. But let me let y'all hear what Charleston had to say. That I thought it was just crazy. I just thought it was just crazy.
And he not letting this thing with Boosie go, man. So Boosie badass.
Y'all, let me make sure I turned it up. I always forget. Sorry. Wait a minute. They keep moving how the controls are made to mess up.
We already know he got caught up with that gun case. And so with that being said, Boosie had taken a plea deal. He said that he was tired of fighting it. And so he was going to take a plea deal and go ahead and just wait on his sentencing. Now, apparently he wasn't given an amount of time when he took the plea. So it wasn't like he took the plea, they gave him amount of time and said, yo, this gonna be your time. Sometimes you take a plea deal, sometimes you already know the time you'll get, but he doesn't know the time that he's getting by taking this plea. It's like a roll of dice type of situation, you know what I'm saying? And so
They're Russian roulette because ain't no man. I don't know. Evidently, Bootsy must know something we don't know. For him to go ahead and take a plea deal and not even know I mean, they could give him like what life, and he'll just have to deal with it. But or maybe he's thinking he's gonna get like a year or two. But he didn't went on Vlad TV. And Vlad gonna get you to say, even though you grown, you say what you want to say, but Vlad gonna the way he asks the question, and then he get y'all catch y'all guard, try to anyway, and get you to say stuff you wouldn't otherwise say. You know what I'm saying? You may be thinking it, but you ain't gonna say it out loud, not on Vlad. But anyway, Boosie did. So let's just keep going. I forgot what I was about to say.
Charleston White, who has for going on a long time now, has smoked with not only Lil Boosie, or should I say Boosie Badass, but not only Boosie, but also his son, Tootie Raw. Which I think Charleston White out of pocket beefing with a man's son, bro. Come on, man, you're a grown ass man, bro, and you beefing with a man's son, bro. Like, to me, that just don't make no sense, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's all Charleston White does. He beef with a guy's son, talk junk like when I mean, he'll talk junk to grown ones that he thinks scared of him, but as far as the sons go, yeah. Like, and he'll talk about him and then talk nice, be friends with him like face to face. Just I don't know about Charleston White. I don't know. I just got a feeling, and it ain't a good one. So and no, my name is not Cat Williams.
It is what it is. If you got heat with Boosie, keep that with Boosie, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know why he would go at his son. Um, you know, like I said, some things are just off limits, but we know with Charleston White, nothing's off limits with that cat.
got that right. Cause you remember when the guy at the shoot, cause they were trying to say that the they thought that was the daughter's mama, or it may have been, but about the man and the daughter, they both got pow at the car wash, and then he got on Charleston White got on what smile say cheese or something like that. Got on there and talked junk like the daughter shouldn't have been there. I mean, we talking about like a 6 or 7 year old daughter. Man, I mean, he went to like that. That's what I mean. HELL is waiting on you, Charleston White. I don't care if you just doing it for views and money, and may not really mean it in your heart, but it's coming out your lips for the world to hear. And so that I think you going downstairs, bro.
But apparently, he's saying now he hope Boosie get the max
See,
sentence in his gun
hateful.
case, right? So according to reports out of hotnewhiphop.com, it says that Charleston White went off on Boosie Badass and another trolling post on social media, as caught by DJ Academics. Now it says in doing so, he remarked that he's hoping that the rapper gets the maximum sentence in his federal gun case. As
And then like, look, some like just like everybody waiting on Cat Williams to speak up, right? Waiting on Cat to speak and wonder what happened. Okay, so Cat opened, like people say, Cat opened the portal. Everything started coming, like people started getting hit in Hollywood. Like you start going to jail, all these secrets start coming out, all of that stuff. Charleston White is talking about Boosie. Oh, I hope he get whatever. Charleston, you might go before Boosie. You never know what tomorrow may hold for you, bro, the next minute. So I wouldn't wish nothing bad on nobody. If he bad, like Charleston White, I still don't wish nothing bad on him. I'm just saying it could happen. All right, watch what you say. That's what I look. This Valentine TV and that's just the way I believe stuff to be. Okay, and don't worry, I will show I mean, I'll cam up soon, okay? I just ain't in the mood right. Okay? Some people understand, some may not. But yeah, and I forgot to ask y'all to please like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate it so much. All right? But yeah, just always watch what you say about another person, cuz it can go around and hit you first, okay? You okay?
sentence in his federal gun case, as he's set to finally attend his sentencing hearing. Boosie took a plea deal in the case earlier this month. He announced it. We all remember he went online. He spoke about it. So it says, talking to Instagram, Charleston White shared a video of himself ranting about his disdain for Boosie.
Hmm.
And the caption he wrote is countdown time. Boosie gets sentenced in federal court tomorrow. I hope they give him a new Chinese name. He hang high. Can any man uh, of you black Americans who worship black celebrities tell me, is this little boogie karma? Since y'all all
Oh, he's saying that cause Boosie. on Diddy's side. You know what I'm trying to say? But the point of the matter is, Diddy's getting his karma or whatever y'all want to call it, and Boosie liking Diddy, but was Boosie doing Diddy type things? You know what I'm saying? Or Charleston White, does he know something we don't know? So I understand Charleston saying that, but think it and pray about that thing. Don't get out here talking all this darn junk, especially about another charge that he got. It I can't explain it. It's in my head, y'all. It really is. But let's just carry on.
Celebrities. Tell me, is this little boogie karma? Since y'all always talking about karma is gonna get me.
Oh,
Shout out to the white judge and the
see.
white district attorney who picked
Uh-oh.
up that state gun charge and charged them federally.
Sorry, y'all. I thought my darn mic had went out. I thought y'all couldn't hear nothing I was saying. But how he know what color the judge gonna be? They haven't even picked the judge out for Bootsy yet. You know, um, as far as Boosie go, yeah, I got upset at Boosie when remember when Boosie was driving his sons and the person thought Boosie was the chauffeur. So Boosie gonna pull up, stop, and make one of his sons get in the front or drive or something like that, cause he was in Bird's time. He ain't gonna think they ain't gonna think I'm no chauffeur. I ain't nobody chauffeur, like it was just low to be a chauffeur. I mean, that made me mad. I was like, dang, just man, get on up here. Get up here, man. I'm like, dang, Boosie. But everybody is just getting found out in Hollywood. And when we get to figure out what happened at Cat Williams, uh, LLC house, that's what I'm gonna call it. Where the pow pow took effect and the comedian lost his life, rest in peace. Um, we're gonna see what happened with that. That's what I'm waiting on too.
This is a great day in hip hop for the 9 murdered black males and their families who have been ignored for too long. Justice for victims of gun violence. Now, this is the same dude, Charleston White, saying this, who he totes guns, he
Yeah,
flashes guns, he talks about
exactly.
what he gonna do with his guns all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
talks about how he's gonna boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. He openly talks about this shit.
Yes, he does.
He preys on people's children. The same thing he did with primetime Deion Sanders. When out of nowhere, he's just talking about the man's sons, disrespecting his sons out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden, he's supporting Shadur Sanders. Now, I seen a video where he had a Shadur Sanders jersey on after all that shit he talked a couple years ago about, oh, yeah, and he was hoping, basically, there was a bounty that there was a legend, and he would say, yeah, I hope they put bounties on all his sons.
See, he wished deletion on his sons, on Sanders' sons. Now he gonna walk around with a T-shirt of one of his sons on. You know what I'm saying? So he wished deletion on them. Now y'all, now everybody that's human know that ain't right. No, that ain't right. Just cause of who they daddy is, how you do that? Go to the daddy if you bad. That's what you do.
All his sons. That stuff that Charleston White was saying, disgraceful and disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes be saying this shit, trolling, trying to stay in the algorithm, man, but it's real disrespectful and real dishonorable.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He goes and does that,
yeah.
right? So just crazy work, man. Um,
All right, yeah.
I will say this though, and a lot of people have been talking about this, and I'll bring this part up. I do think that Boosie should not have did and said things he said in the Vlad TV interview before he gets sentenced.
Here it is.
I don't think he should have did that shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you why, because you never know what the judge is watching. And he speaks a lot on other cases as far as they're talking a lot about the Diddy and Cassie situation, and he has a lot of strong opinions on that. And a lot of that's still out there, the way people feel about that whole situation. And to me, I just wouldn't have said nothing at that time, because you never know how that could affect how a judge feel about you or your case, especially.
Especially when you already done talked about it while the darn case was going on. You should. I mean, you. I wouldn't even went on Vlad period before I got sentenced. I mean, whether I had to just gone in the back once they sentenced me, I would have never went on Vlad, the other man, Adam. No, 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 no. You know they setting you up. You know they are. And you know who watch their shows. Everybody knows who watch their shows. The feds. Okay? So Boosie, that was a bad call on your end. So, man.
If you get a female judge who may have felt a way about Diddy and everything that went on with that whole situation, and seeing the video with Cassie, seeing all this stuff, you just don't want to put nothing out there for them to feel like you, oh, okay, you this, you on this, all
You
right.
one of them. That's what
So
I
to
say. You
to
one of them.
that, I think that Boosie should have just fell back on that. I don't think he should have really. I don't think he should do the Vlad TV interview, bro. Because
No.
Vlad be getting you to say stuff, man, with his questions. He be wanting you to say stuff. You a
Yep.
grown man, you gonna say what you want to say. But he be wanting Cass to say stuff that it could bring heat back on you in certain situations. Now I'm pretty sure Boosie, he a grown man, he know what he's saying regardless, but you don't ever want that to affect your personal situation, because like I
Boy,
said, he took a plea and don't know what time he gonna get. You still waiting on a
boy.
judge to give you a time. And so if the judge say 10 and you got to sit down a decade, and maybe the judge looked at your comments, they might was gonna give you 4 or 5, and they said, nah, I'm gonna give you 10. They ain't even gonna say they listened to your content on YouTube and that affected their thought process about you, but it could. It could. So I think that that comes into it, and that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? The thing, but Charleston White, like I said before, man, this dude's an instigator. He does this shit to keep himself in the algorithm, man. Every time he going down in the algorithm, he gonna say something crazy, and he gonna do something crazy like this to keep himself going. This type of shit motivates guys like him.
That's it. And that's all. And so y'all please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. And I'll talk to y'all later. And remember, you want to see the rest of it is Ticket TV. He is on YouTube. I'm so glad he is showing his face, because I trying to tell you, I didn't know what he looked like until yesterday. Yesterday. Right? But anyway, shout out to Ticket. Thank you so much for letting me do commentary on your channel. You know, some people don't, won't, but I appreciate it. From Valentine TV to Ticket. All right. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all later, okay? All right. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Hey, Deborah. All right. See y'all later, okay? I messed up something, y'all.